want a little more diversity. I want issues of poverty to be addressed, and definitely children in the state need to be addressed. Education.
I think all the candidates could be good as far as education. I think that should be separate from a mayor. A mayor shouldn't be having any influence over the educational system. That should be a separate entity.
Well, my biggest concern is getting those grants, you know, that financial aid. I feel like right now, the whole first come, first served basis for like the Pell Grant and the MAP grant. So like you have to fill out your FAFSA application early so that you would actually be able to get money on your need-based grants. I feel that that's a big concern because there are a lot of us who, personally, I'm a procrastinator, but it affects us because it's like I need the money and my family can't pay for me to go to college, whether it be, you know, here in Washington or DePaul. So that needs to be addressed. Gary Chico is actually in charge of changing the Chicago public schools in the 90s. He was also in charge of the whole reinvention program with the city colleges of Chicago. And from what I've learned is that his plan is to eliminate the pre-credit courses that the city colleges actually offer. Well, the thing about that is that 60% of the students who come into these schools actually need those courses. So if you eliminate that, what happens to that 60%? They basically will not be able to get a college degree. They won't be able to get those courses that they need.
You know, Rahm Emanuel, Dorothy Brown, Chico, DeValier, Doc Walls, I think they should focus on being a mayor of the city and not education. Leave that to somebody who's qualified.
I don't really know because I haven't seen a lot of positive, you know, I work in child welfare and I haven't seen a lot of positive involvement, and the involvement is either like over-involved or, you know, not involved at all. So I'm not tripping.
My opinion about education in Chicago is I think it's good. We got some really good teachers in Chicago.
Well, I feel like the fact that the crime in schools in Chicago has gotten so bad that it's nationwide, it should have been addressed a long time ago.
Programs to keep the students away from negative influences, you know, more emphasis on the arts, you know, music, you know, sports. Mayors don't really have control over different wards. That's the alderman's job. But if you create more success in the neighborhoods and trying to change the culture from crime and more opportunity like culture, you wouldn't have to worry about kids committing crimes, you know.